Hi, welcome back to Pektis Studio. I am Echo.
I'm yugioh.
And I'm Mahmoud.
Do you love hand management, unique abilities, strategic card placement, as well as satisfying combos, and most of all, quirky fish art?
Then put on your sea boots and pack your bait. Get aboard the Fintastic Sea as it embarks on a voyage to collect marine life.
Create lush and diverse ecosystems. Score points by matching the conditions of the public and personal objectives.
Let's start with the setup. First, create the ocean grid. In a 2-player game, place one coral card in the center of the table. And in a 3 to 4 player game like this example, place 2 coral cards in the center of the table. Shuffle the ocean deck, draw and place cards around the corals. During the game, the grid can extend up to 3 spaces from the coral cards, so make sure to have some free space around. Second, shuffle the special fish deck and place 2 face up next to the ocean grid. Return the rest to the box. These set the conditions for scoring all ecosystems in for this game. Deal 1 secret fish card and 3 ocean cards to each player. Keep them hidden from other players. Each player should leave space in front of them for their ecosystems and fish reserves during the game. Place the wave card with 1 pointing towards the corals. This will serve both as a round tracker and it indicates the direction of the currents, as we will learn later in this video. Finally, randomly choose the first player and give them the first player card. The game is played over 8 rounds for a 2-player game and 6 rounds in a 3 to 4 player game. And we're ready to set sail. In Fintastic Sea, you play as a marine biologist utilizing each fish's ocean ability and food chain hierarchy. Activate your fish reserves and make use of the ocean currents to catch as many fish as you can, releasing them into new ecosystems directly or saving them into your fish reserve for later use. Your goal is to earn environmental points by creating diverse ecosystems matching the scoring conditions of both public and personal objectives. At the end of the game, the player with the most points wins. Each round is split into 2 phases. The voyage phase, this is where we get to take actions. And then the wave phase, where the wave current will move around all the fish in its direction, revealing new ones for the next voyage. So starting with the voyage phase, on your turn, you must either pass if you have no fish cards left in your hand, ending your turn, or play a card from your hand into the ocean. Playing a fish into the ocean must be placed orthogonally adjacent to at least one other card, including coral cards in the ocean, and it can be placed up to 3 steps away from any coral card. After playing the card, you may perform any of the following actions in order. First, the ocean abilities, then you may trigger the food chain ability. Starting with the ocean ability, each fish has a unique ocean ability that may be triggered once placed in the ocean. We recommend that for your first game, place the reference cards on the table as it explains each fish's ability for everyone to see. For the food chain ability, you may catch an orthogonally adjacent smaller fish with a smaller number than the one you played. If you do catch a fish, you must place the caught fish either in your active ecosystem to earn victory points or place it in your fish reserve to save for later use, allowing you to do powerful combos. In this example, on my turn, I decided to play my lionfish, placing it in the ocean here. First, trigger its ocean ability, in this case allowing me to catch a fish next to the coral within the food chain limit, meaning smaller than 7. I decided to take the shrimp and place it in my reserve. Second, we trigger its food chain ability, allowing me to catch any adjacent fish with a smaller number on the food chain. I decided to catch the blue tang and place it in my active ecosystem. At any time during your turn, you may perform activate your fish reserve or enhance ecosystem actions. These are free actions and may be performed multiple times before or after the main actions. Discard 2 identical fish from your fish reserve to activate their abilities. You may repeat this action as many times as possible on your turn. As a general note, a fish's reserve ability is mostly a stronger version of its ocean ability. You can find all of the ocean and reserve abilities described in the rulebook and reference cards. So resuming our example, we continue our turn by activating our fish reserve. First, discarding a pair of shrimps, allowing us to catch any fish from the ocean regardless of its size. Let's catch that swordfish, placing it into our fish reserve instead of the ecosystem. Finally, the last action you can do on your turn is to enhance your ecosystem. You may add any number of unique secret fish to your active ecosystem. Ecosystems are the main way to score environmental points. Each ecosystem will score you points for every fulfilled special fish objective and any added secret fish at the end of the game. Players are only allowed to have one open ecosystem at a time, and each ecosystem can hold a maximum of 10 fish and an unlimited number of unique or different secret fish. If an ecosystem already has 10 fish, you must close it before placing any more into a face-down deck, including any secret objectives added to it, and set it aside, and finally draw a new secret fish to your hand to start a new ecosystem. Play continues until all players pass, triggering the wave phase. Note that player turns may take longer than others if they acquire new cards, further extending their turns. In the wave phase, go through the following steps. First, move all cards one step in the direction of the wave. Coral reefs remain in place and block movement. Fish cannot move past them. Remove all cards 3 steps away from the coral reef diagonally and orthogonally. Draw and place new fish cards to refill any empty space around the corals. Move the wave card 1 step clockwise, indicating the number of the new round. And finally, draw 3 new cards to each player, pass the first player marker in clockwise order, and the next round begins. The game ends after the 8th round for 2 players and the 6th round for 3 to 4 players. Score each ecosystem separately, earning environmental points for each achieved special fish plus any added secret fish. Note that cards left in the reserve do not score any environmental points at the end of the game. The player with the most points wins. In case of a tie, the player with the most fish in the reserve wins. In this example, the special fish are the jellyfish, scoring 3 points for each set of small, medium, and large fish, and the flying fish will score 3 points for each set of 3 identical fish. We have managed to make 3 ecosystems during this game, and we will score them individually. In the first ecosystem, we start by scoring the special fish, earning 9 points from the jellyfish and 6 points from the flying fish. Next, we score any special fish cards we have, earning an extra 6 points from our total for our odd-numbered fish. In the second ecosystem, we earn a total of 18 points from the special fish plus 9 points from the secret fish. And finally, in our third ecosystem, we will earn 0 points from the special fish, however, we still earn 8 points from the secret fish. The player with the most environmental points wins the game. A kind reminder that this is a prototype version and might be updated in the final version. If you have any questions or feedback, please reach us on our social platforms. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoy your game.